it's really, really exciting so far. We've had lots of girls come along, loads and loads of talent arrived from all over Oxfordshire. Some people are already in bands, and for some people it's been really scary because they turn up and they may never have played an instrument before, or just been playing songs to themselves at home, and it's really a chance for them to meet other girls and see what they're doing and hopefully grow in confidence about what they'd like to do in music. I think girls, in my experience, are constrained by a combination of different factors sometimes. It may be that they haven't had encouragement in the past to pursue something they might want to do. They may not even see themselves as being able to do it. They might love the sound of a lead guitar, but just not even begin to think that they could pick one up and make that sound.
My name's Christina. I play cello and harp mainly, but I want to learn the bass guitar.
We also hate it when you get, when we play gigs and say we're the only girl band playing, when you get boys or young men that say, oh yeah, girls can't play guitar. Yeah. Or they're like, oh, I was quite surprised, I didn't think you'd be able to play that good. And it's just they wouldn't say that if we were all boys.
Musical role models that are female, there's a lot. Well, I've only just discovered you have to look quite hard, like Bikini Kill and the Tigra, feminist rock. But there's good stuff out there, but you just have to look. If you asked a 12-year-old girl who's their role model that's female, they wouldn't have a clue. They wouldn't have one.
I don't know really. I don't know. I'm not sure. No, I haven't.
Really?
No.
You've got no role models?
No role models.
So people like maybe Joni Mitchell, I really, really like Joni Mitchell, and Eva Cassidy, and a lot of really good singers, because I try to sing well, but the whole rock star thing, I love Jemima from Vera and Pet, and PJ Harvey.
I love PJ Harvey as well. There's two bands, aren't there, in particular, say Bikini Kill and Latigo, that have the kind of sound that we want.
And Babes in Toyland.
And
it's quite a lot, really.
And Heavens to Betsy.
So one of the things we've tried to do in the workshops is bring in lots of different role models, women who are already doing things in all the different professions associated with music careers. So we've had workshops from a sound engineer, professional sound engineer, a singer-songwriter who independently releases her own music, people who specialise in sort of songwriting, session guitar players, that sort of thing. So hopefully the girls have got quite a wide range of experiences there to draw on.
And in the words of Sheila Chandra, the arrangement is yet to come, so there might be a solo there somewhere. Blah, blah. Yeah, so it's not finished yet. It's still just an idea.
The advantages of being female: opposition creates opportunity. That's another one of my kind of little mantras. And I refuse to see the fact that I refuse to allow the fact that I'm a woman actually get in the way of me personally with what it is that I want to do. Advantages to being a female.
Some of the things we've explored in the project as well is stuff around image for women and performing, and that's quite interesting really, because I think as a woman you do think quite hard about things like, well, what should I wear on stage and how are people going to see me, and if I wear a skimpy top, am I going to be seen in a certain way, or is that me just dressing how I want to dress, and looking and feeling good and feeling confident. And some quite interesting things have come out of those discussions in the group. To me it seems like lots of the young women are really aware of all those issues.
Our image isn't as important as music, obviously, but
we all like dressing up.
We enjoy dressing up on stage.
And it's with the Royal image, because 1993 it was to make a statement, and they'd scrawl words across themselves and come on and virtually see-through, ripped baby doll dresses and everything, and that would make a statement. And then you've got the other girls, the other girl bands like
who wouldn't
the Raincoats
care what they wore.
Yeah,
It was just about the music. They didn't care how hard they rocked out. If they looked stupid, they just did it. Sometimes when we played before, we've had like boys going, "Oh no, I fancy that one. No, that one, but she can't play well."
The guys always put you down, and they're like, "I can play this better than you. You'll never be able to play as good as me," and you have to really live up to it. Like, really push yourself to be better than them. But in my case, I think I've done better than most of the people that put me down when I was like 11, 12 years old.
I just thought of one thing I hate. What? Like people try and interfere, like because they think I'm not capable of manning equipment, and it really annoys me.
The most important advice I would give any young woman musician is to learn about the technology. Learn what the language is, find out how to plug it in, find out how to fix it yourself. Don't walk up and sacrifice your pride or your energy and let some bloke come in and go, you know, "Oh, here we go, love. I'll help you here," because that can really put you in a corner of that is the token chick.
We haven't been around that long, but when we have like come across some slight like sexism. Like sometimes we won't be allowed to do things, or we'll get like the back.
We won't be allowed to sound check because we're girls and like we're on, say, middle.
So why do they actually say no? You can't.
Well, no, they don't like say it, to our face, but you can just tell because they're our age, they're boys, and they're before us on the bill, and yet they get a sound check.
Just find out what, how a studio works, okay, if you're going to work in the studio, so you don't get, pigeonholed into a blokey sound, or, you don't get railroaded by some other producer. Find out how your instrument works, yeah? Get the equipment that you need.
I'd say right about now that there is probably still a majority of men working as sound engineers. And I think that's just mostly because of the nature of the role and the fact that it's not well known what a sound engineer does. And I think the more education that's provided in terms of what kind of roles there are that exist in the music industry, more and more women would probably want to be involved in that way. It's not a terribly technical role, it's very creative, and women are equally as capable of doing it as men are, and as more women find out about it, there are more and more women who are slowly becoming involved.
Today I've learned more about the sort of technical side of it, how to set up mics and amps and using all the wiring and everything, which is really interesting. So,
people like Kate Garrett, the thing that she's doing here with the Women's Project is perfect because she's providing the tools, she's providing a supportive space for young women musicians, performance opportunities. You could go out there after rehearsing for 6 months and have a really shit gig and just go, right, that's it, I'm never doing that again. Blown, it's totally blown then, all the work, all your dreams and everything, just because the audience didn't receive you properly or you had a bad sound engineer. So I think it's really invaluable for everyone, men and women, it doesn't matter what your gender is, to have a secure place to actually hone your craft a little bit.
There was a young band from the Young Women's Band Project, 4 girls, who call themselves Queen Spleen, and it was their first proper performance at the County Road Carnival on this youth stage. That was great, yes.
How was that?
One of the opportunities the young women have had so far is to perform at the live sessions which happen here at the ArcT Centre. They're quite brilliant, mad events where we get sometimes up to 15 different bands and acts come along to perform. And it's really a chance for them to sort of show their peer group, up to about 120 other teenagers coming along now, what they're doing, and if they've got sort of demos and things for sale, they can do that.
Take my hand, and I'm stolen by my jealousy again. I cry out your name for the last time, it'll be the last time. Come and hold my hand for the last time, it'll be the last time. When you look at me that way, yeah, I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. Every monster and I'm gonna come eat you. The princesses and angels are good in the walls. So fresh, so good, it'll be red in the morning. So fresh, so good, it'll be red in the morning. Lay on the floor and you'll never be there. The sun used to be shining, but now fall has come. I've fallen down deeper, can't ever sleep, can't get free of this depression.
Take advantage of places like this, where it's free, you can go meet more people, start up bands.
Since we've been coming to the project, we've been playing with loads of different people, and I've learnt to be more confident with myself and just to have more fun with music.
Well, I hope that I will be able to start a band with some people around and, try and just get practice out of it, and hopefully it will become something good.
Offer us gigs in London, please.
Yeah, please, if anyone sees us and likes us, please give us gigs, because we'll go anywhere. Star's passed her driving test.
She drives to Scotland.
We'll go anywhere.
Pick up an instrument. Play, please. We need more women. It's so fun, and you get such a buzz. It's amazing.
Such a high
Do
when
it.
we just got off stage.
Yeah, we're really, really happy.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?